Good morning, it's Deb Watson, and in this quick video I want to show you how I mount my watercolor paper to a Masonite panel. I'll put a list of the materials underneath the video. Today I'm using the gessoed Masonite panel that's an Aquabord. There's several types you can get. The Aquabord has nice texture and it works well. I want to make sure I get an even layer of acrylic gel medium, especially around the edges. Next comes my painting. You can mount a finished watercolor painting or just unpainted watercolor paper. This painting I did in my teaching lessons that's available at my teaching sites, which I'll also put underneath the video. You want the paper to be slightly larger than your board, and then you use a brayer or a roller to firmly affix the paper to the board. In real life, I did a lot more rolling and pushing than I'm doing in the video. But this is the general idea. Okay, now I'm going to turn it over. I go to great lengths to try to avoid getting the acrylic gel medium on my paper because I'm not sure I'm done painting this yet. I may want to make more changes. So I put down a clean piece of newspaper and then I use paper towels to wipe off the excess acrylic gel medium that got squished out around the edges when I did the rolling. Next, I'm going to use a utility knife to trim off the excess paper. I hold the edge of the knife right next to the Masonite panel. While I'm doing that, let me put in a plug and ask you to please subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos. And here's the finished product. I'm very careful with the edges. I want to make sure that they're well affixed and don't have any loose edges. And then I can feel if there's any lumps. If there's a bump or a lump, that means there's probably a little too much of the acrylic gel medium left underneath there. So I'm going to do a little more careful rolling and wiping until I make sure it's exactly the way I want. And when I'm done, I'm going to varnish this with the golden archival spray varnish. Oh, there was a bump, and there's still more to come. So this is what I call a modern watercolor. It's a watercolor on paper, but it's mounted on a Masonite panel and varnished with archival varnish. That gives you surface and UV protection. That means that sunlight won't fade the colors. And while I'm feeling for lumps, I noticed that there's some masking on this that I missed. Oh. This is what it looks like. It's a nice finished product. These sell better for me than the watercolors under glass. So here's the finished product, the materials I used, and here's the list of materials once again. And here's how it looks framed. Thank you for watching. Happy painting!